Okay, hello everybody. Today I'm going to be ranking albums released by the Beatles. This is going to go over the 13 main albums that they have. Okay, so let's go ahead. In 13th place is it's Yellow Submarine, and now everybody kind of knows that this was going to be in 13th. I mean, half of it isn't. It's George Martin music. It's a good album. It's still good, but it's gonna be in the 13th place. Okay, number 12. That's gotta be Beatles for Sale. Look at them. They just don't look very happy with the album, do they? They don't look very happy at all. They look a bit sad, to be honest, and that's not very happy. It doesn't make me feel happy. Anyway, number 11. That's with the Beatles. This is the best resolution image I could get. I couldn't figure out how to make it bigger. You'll have to excuse me, dear. But again, they just look kind of sad again, don't they? And that's not good for an album. Okay, number 10, that's Midnight Memories by One Direction. Now, this album I feel is a slept on Beatles album. I really think that more people should go out and listen to this because John, Paul, George, Ringo, and George really pulled it out of the park for this one. Like, wow. Yeah, go listen to this. Okay, and number 9, that's number 9. Do you get it? That was a reference. That was a reference to a song. But anyway, number 9 is It's a Hard Day's Night by the Beatles, and I think somebody must have hacked my PowerPoint presentation because this is not how I set it up, and I'm very angry right now. Anyway, at number 8, that's Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. Now, I thought it was really wild for Beatles to just let Johnny Cash release an album under their name, but I really think it was a huge stepping stone in music, like going from classical music like Rock Around the Clock and all that to modern music like TikTok by Kesha. Anyway, at number 7, that's Gex. I don't think any explanations needed here. It's Gex. At number 6, we have Abbey Road, and so yeah, Abbey Road, and my favourite bit of Abbey Road has got to be uh, the man stood in the corner just over here where my mouse is at the moment. It's really a standout moment in music. It's like had there really been another moment where just a random guy had stood in the background of an album cover before? I don't think so. They were pioneering at that stage. Anyway, carrying on. At number 5, that's Licky Licky. Once again, I don't think any explanations needed here. If you're a true Beatle fan like me, you'd understand why he's here. Anyway, at number 4, that's Temporary Secretary by Paul McCartney. Once again, a huge stepping stone in music. The choice for Paul to just release a Beatle album under his name only really like blew away music at the time. Like I'm pretty sure Mozart was like breaking himself in this release. Like, I don't think anybody's ever recovered from it. Anyway, number 3, we're into the top 3 now. Hold your horses, pull up your pants, pull up your trousers. You better get ready for this. This is a big countdown now. At number 3, that's clearly Wiggle Bay by the Wiggles, and obviously if you're a true Beatles fan like me, you'd understand why this is here and how influential it was back in the '60s. With the iconic album cover been recreated many times, I don't think any of the album cover has ever actually come close to this. And yeah, the use of the accordion and surfboard on this album really just blew critics away at the time, and it's what made the Beatles a household name today. Anyway, moving on at number 2, that's the best of the Beatles, but specifically 1962 to 65, because we all know that in 1965 the Beatles broke up, sadly. But if you're a true Beatles fan like me, you'd already know that. You wouldn't need that explaining. But as you can see, they had a new member, Ringo, for this specific album, replacing Pete Best. Many people consider that to be a wild move, but I can see why they did it because it's either you can be the best or you can be a star, and they went for being a star, despite it being the best of the Beatles, which kind of contradicts the whole album anyway. At number one, now, true Beatles fans like me, like they won't even need to see the next image. Like honestly, if you're a true Beatles fan, you can probably just click off of the video now. You already know what's going to be number one. It's got the most iconic album cover of all time, and yeah, it's got like the most iconic songs ever. It's the best selling album ever. And like music fans and critics, like they all love it universally, and if they don't, then they lose all of their credibility. It happened to many critics, but I'd tell you their names, but you wouldn't know who they are because they lost all their credibility, of course. Anyway, yeah. Number one, so clearly it's Garfield 2, A Tale of Two Kitties, rated U for and like so everybody can listen to it regardless of age. It's got a cute dog. Obviously, it's set in England as well, which we all know is basis. The basis for every great thing is for it to come from England, specifically everybody's favorite city in the world, London, and that's not an exaggeration. I certainly do love it myself, and I like to visit there every day, and I'm definitely not being told to read this out loud at the moment to show my support for the city. But I mean, look at Garfield's eyes. How can you say no to that? And that concludes my ranking of all the Beatles albums. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment your rankings down below. And don't forget to like and maybe even subscribe and perhaps subscribe and like as well if you feel like subscribing and liking. Okay, thank you. Bye.